Welcome back, fellow tamers. This is your King Willick speaking, and you're joining with me on a Steam stream right now. We are recording on Twitch, well, streaming on Twitch, recording on OBS. And I want to give a shout out to True Shakunin, whoever that is. I can't pronounce your name, buddy, but if I killed it, I'm sorry. So yeah, he subscribed to me on Twitch, and thank you for that, or following me on Twitch. Either or, could go both ways. So I have 9 videos in, and I have a lot of editing to do, and it looks like I'm on the run for something bigger. But yeah. Everything looks okay on my end. So, yeah, I'm on the run for something bigger. I still need help on getting my Alphamon hatched, and I'm on a long list of waiting periods to get that done. I just need 10 mid data, and if you're on Steam, that's only going to be $1.20 to buy if you buy it in 10 or a stack of 10s. So, yeah. Wait, this is a recovery spot? I didn't know that. I was here before and I couldn't recover. Since when did they change that? Wait, am I still recovering or... Yeah, because I was at a max, or almost to a max fatigue. What happened? No, that's right, I leveled up. I forgot about that. So that just saved me from fatiguing. That tricked me there for a second. So, with all these quests done up, I got 26 M's and 444 bits. And we have to do a lot of grinding, or pulling these quests in. So I'm going to start with Stingmon, and then work my way back. So let's get started, shall we? Wait, what just happened? How did I get down here through there? Okay, Stingmon, where are you? Leomon, how you doing, buddy? Why, oh why, are you taunting me? So yeah, if I can, I will raise a event looking for items. And for those of you that are looking for a royal, I'll give you a stack of 10s for good measures. But you're going to need to buy some hatch backups to keep them from breaking. And believe me, the eggs are going to be a gift from me to you, so you wouldn't have to buy it. The event is that I'd be requesting an item, and for that item, I will give you a stack of 10 of a certain royal of your choice. And depending on if it works, depending on the quantity of people that come to this event, they'll have the said item or royal. And I had bad ideas before, but I'm not even sure if that's even good enough. Because most people wouldn't even come to such events. I mean, I might even get them a 3x5 if I can. Okay, that's 2 of 10. I'm not looking for anything specific, just taking these out. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. Speaking of blue, I want to get Agumon. But to save archive space, I'm going to have to get Ryutamon as soon as I get to May's entrance. Because I believe that's my next target. And looking. You can't touch me. So who would want to be the first to come face to face with me and my royals? When PvP comes live. Wait, did the leaders actually count for something? Nope. Nope. But I will accept your data. And I want to see how many Zoid fans I could actually get to help me get Atari to put like a 3D game on Steam. So I want to collect some good Zoids. I'm a very big collector. So Atari, get on that. It's a good idea for investment. People would buy, seriously. I'm not even sure how serious Atari wants to be to stay on a company line, because I don't know who they're going through right now, but I'm not so sure if they're doing good business or not. Console games are like very expensive if you're like me and very poor. But console games are like very expensive, and it's kind of hard to step outside the house without getting sick. So I'd go with the wider choice of Steam. And I forget his last name, but Terry, yeah, I really forgot his last name. He mentioned that he was buying a computer, and now that he's got one, he couldn't let it go or get off of it. Like, him and his son were like playing it almost constantly every day, and it's like the idea that set his mind was that he was going to have a good family time with him and his kids on Steam. I saw him and his son playing Rocket League on Facebook Live. Yeah, that was awesome. And he repeated what I said on a daily basis, that PCs were the master race when it came to console gaming. Because consoles, or with consoles, you'd end up with CDs that get scratched and broken and somewhat stuck in the system. So you would have to do one of two things. Either or, you might do both. Who knows? Depends on how bad your luck is. That you might replace the CD, or replace the console, or replace both. And being that Steam has integrated a library to their software, it's more than likely that I won't have that sort of problem, because it's a digital download and I wouldn't have to worry about losing any of my games to thieves or scratches or a break in the disc. So I think I'm good in that area. Wow, there's a lot of Renamon around here. Because whenever I owned a Wii system, I still do, but it's broken. Whenever I owned a proper Wii system, my brother went into my room, stole my games, along with my consoles, even my PlayStation games and console. He even managed to take my GameCube and their games and tried to sell them all to GameStop. GameStop couldn't take everything, so to prevent risk of stolen property, he only sold like the GameCube and Wii games to GameStop, and sold the PlayStation and PlayStation games to his friends. And he got in a lot of trouble for that, like 4 or 5 years down the road, because the judge found him guilty later on. So I've learned my lesson not to buy any more consoles or console games. And I just went on, or straight on to Steam. Oh, now I gotta go to Boromon Leaders. Alright, so we're gonna come over here. And not only does the companies that deal with Steam licensing, but they benefit majorly as well, because if they were putting their games on Steam, they would have a ton of cash flow. Because, number one, Steam allows the creators of those games to have patch downloads, like how to buy certain items off the cash shop of their own game, mind you, and create a cash flow on a constant stream. So that was like one of the main reasons I think they would do best at getting on their creative side and just, contact Steam, say they want to do this and so on. That's why I wish Atari would get on putting Zoids up for a Steam go. Capcom did something like that, but only for classic Mega Man. But they do have like almost every single Resident Evil game out there on Steam, so they have a constant cash flow. But what was it? Konami? Yeah, Konami. Since Kojima's parted ways, Konami has only put Metal Gear Solid 5 and Metal Gear Rising on Steam, and we're waiting for the rest of the release, or the releases, like Metal Gear Solid 1 through 4, because those were awesome games. And I'd hate to miss them. Twin Snakes wasn't so bad, but it was an improvement on the first game, since Sons of Liberty. Or was it Sons of the Patriots? I can't remember. And that was one of the things that Soul and I were actually looking forward to between Konami Productions, was that if they would have put all of the Metal Gear Solid games on Steam, fans would have bought them out and they would have been back in production, because the fans are already mad that Kojima had to leave. So, yeah, they would have done a better job putting like the rest of the collection up there as well. The legacy of Metal Gear, as it were. And from what I'm told, Kojima is still working with Sony, but using different tools. I don't mind it. It's just, in their own comparison. I just hate it when companies break up like that. In fact, I think most people do. It's just their thing, I guess. Okay, I just got 5 of their excrements. So I just need to fight more boar leaders. Stay up there. Where do the other leaders go? Are they all down here? I hope not. Because I see one right there. And the thing I like about move games did it good for us. Because Joymax wasn't doing anything for us. They were just doing for themselves, pretty much. And every time a fan would request something, it wouldn't happen. Every time a fan would report something, it wouldn't happen. So Move Games decided to put it in better hands and give rights to Game King. And the GMs there are awesome. They are better than anything ever expected. Like, you get more support, you get awesome events like Digimon releases, and things that Joymax repeatedly quoted would never happen, and they were wrong. So I don't know what most people from the players from Joymax would say otherwise, because it's just not even in the correct response. I mean, I don't even see why they would even stick up to people like that. I remember a guildmate, myself included, would go down to DT whenever they Dark Tower Wastelands to farm up the eggs when they first came out for the event, and the GMs would spawn Chimeramon out in the open, outside of the dungeon, and we didn't even see it. We didn't even get a chance to fight it. In fact, there were so many card summoners out there that actually got in our way in order for them to actually do their own thing. So they cheated in a way, and the GMs just laughed at us for, reporting it. So Joymax, I'm glad they're out of the picture. In fact, I'm more comfortable this way. Cyberdramon. Okay, so we're going to go up here. And Spirit System is up and running, so that's good. And they are making reports that they are working on getting PvP out soon. So with the good and evil choices already being decided, I'm guessing it will be out very soon. If it's not out now already. I just took out a Sabergemon. Why didn't it count? Or was that a leader I just took out? Level 30. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Cool. Why am I attacking leaders? I don't need leaders, I need the normals. So in a sense, I'm having a time of my life. And to be quite fair, I know how to farm up all the spirits, all the armored digi-eggs that we need to continue on with the evolution. But to get the spirits, you need to tackle the elements of the Digimon that fall into that, or the spirit category. Like for instance, if you want to get Kazumon or Zephyramon, you're going to need to attack wind type Digimon. These are dark types, so you will get Lowymon and Emperor Leomon. Something like that. I forgot. Okay, now 5 Devimon. I hope he's nicer this time around. Wait, we got another MC2? Cool. I wasn't even paying attention when I picked that up. So, after I'm finished with this, I'm going to go back to normal recording, because I got a lot of editing to do. But I'm glad I actually got my Twitch back up and running again. So that's a plus. So if you want to see more on Twitch, leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're watching this on YouTube already. And let me know what you think of the series so far, because I got a lot of editing to do. 9 videos? Yeah. Collecting lost data, that's done. And let me see something. Yeah, he needs to be 31 for his F2 to be activated. Yep, 31. So, rate, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you've seen here so far. Please leave a comment down below, and we'll see you again shortly. I think this series just ran long enough for this video. I have 5 Devimon to find. We'll get to that in the next bit, but right now I gotta edit some videos and upload them, so I got a lot of work ahead of me. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.